making my hair look like short or whatever. Should make my hair look short or whatever. Hi, Scorpio. So, this is for Scorpio sun, moon, or rising. If you don't know your sun, moon, or rising, I'll have a link down below where you guys can calculate your sun, moon, or rising. Can you watch other videos to bring more clarity if this does not resonate with you? All of this is not going to resonate with you. This is for Scorpio or the person that may be dealing with Scorpio. Just apply the shoe where it fits. Because I'm tired of people saying, but they're doing this, but we're not doing. I don't apply the fucking shoe where it fits, goddammit. Shit. So, something I was telling about Capricorn, I was just like, new here, who's she? And Scorpio, this month could work one or two ways. People are extremely pissing you off, or you're pissing other people off. So, you know, I don't know which end of the spectrum, you know, cause I don't know, Scorpio, you could have been pissing off some people. But if this is not the case, Scorpio, people are pissing you off. And you gotta show them like, yo, you got me fucked up. And not in the typical way, but more in a copy. Say no more. And some of you guys, it's not even a conversation. You guys may have peeped some things, or the person that you have been dealing with may have peeped some shit. And they're like, oh, you forgot how I said. Copy. You'll find out. Some of my Scorpios, or people who've been dealing with Scorpio, someone's forgetting their values, like how much they're really worth. Scorpio, you may be feeling this way about someone. You may have forgot how valuable somebody is. Or Scorpio, someone may have forgot this about you. So, we're gonna pull some cards. Like, depending on what side of the spectrum you're on, somebody's getting their ass handed to them this month. And it's not in a typical way. It's more subtle. Like, okay. Copy. Oh, you thought I MP. And Scorpio, if this is not about another person, some of my Scorpios are going through a lot emotionally this month. And I think it's because Uranus is opposing your sun. If you're a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, it's opposing you this month. So all those things inside of you that you wanna, all that resentment, all of that, and especially because you guys are gonna start off that month with that full moon energy, already get you guys pumping. Whoever you're mad at, whoever you're resentful towards, all that will be kind of highlighted. And this could work the other way around for people who are dealing with Scorpio, whatever. And I'm getting a headache right now, instantly. And I was doing just fine before I did your reading. I'm not hungry or anything like that. So, yeah, a lot of people are going to be stressing your brain, hurting your head. And this could be the other way around, probably sure where it fits. Someone ain't having it. Just be mindful of going too far. To where you, yeah, it's so funny this card went to come out. Knight of Swords. Be mindful that you don't go too far. You know, if you don't go overboard with the retaliation or the telling someone off, or don't go too far. Just be mindful of that energy. I don't want you guys to go too far to where you now start severing ties with people. So funny that this card fell out. I put it back. Ace of Swords. When you start severing ties with people you don't need to sever ties with. I'll take it. 3 cards that fell out. I'll take it. I'll show you guys your cards in a minute. Now, we have 2 of Swords, the Tower, and the Magician. This could be an amazing month for you. Ooh, that card flew all the way over here. So, let me just take a gander at it. And they're both in reverse. Like I said, be mindful of being too hasty. I'm going to keep reiterating that. Be mindful of those resentments that you hold in your heart that you want to let out because you may go overboard. Be mindful of that. Or someone could be like this with you. Either way, someone may want to go overboard. Can I have one more card, please? Someone might fly off the hinges. So you be mindful of that. But for some of you guys, it's much needed to move a situation forward that has been stagnant. Like, some truth needs to be told. Like, fuck it. Like, you wonder why I'm acting like this? You know. Okay, some of you guys are actually coming up in your own reading in reverse. But I'm not going to take it. Can I have one more card, please? Thank you. There you are. Your cards are ready. Some of you guys, a soulmate situation may be too troublesome for you guys. So somebody may fly off the hinges this month. So we have the Knight of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Tower. The Magician. The Page of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm already knowing what's going on here. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. And a Ten of Wands with the Hangman. So, initially what I'm picking up. Now, if someone's been in a soulmate situation or life partnership, whatever, twin flame, whatever. One person in a situation has decided to stop putting in any effort, stop communicating, may not be communicating with you or you them. Someone has stopped communicating, has stopped putting in any effort because they're tired. And I feel like with the Tower here, sitting on the Eight of Pentacles, is because the foundation in which you guys built the situation on wasn't sturdy. Some of you guys built a situation off a sexualized situation. Some of you guys built this off of codependency. Some of you guys could have built the situation because it was kind of convenience. Thank you. It's more red in person, but you know, I keep saying that. But someone in this circumstance, whether this is you, Scorpio, or the person that you dealt with, they're tired of you. Or you, them, whatever. Someone's tired. Like, so someone stopped putting in any energy, effort in a situation. Just apply the shoe where it fits. Now, with the Two of Swords, it could be because someone was two minds about this partnership. They were not always consistent on what they wanted from it. They never made it clear what they wanted. So it could have been way too much for one person to bear. One person was putting in way too much energy and effort in this circumstance to where they're. And I feel like I always have this conversation with you, Scorpio. Whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with, someone is tired. Someone's tired of feeling stuck. Someone's tired of feeling like the situation isn't going anywhere, no matter what they do. It's because one person is trying to carry the burden of two people, or trying to carry the weight in a partnership of two people. And I'm tired of Scorpios telling me it's the other person. Well, apply it where it fits. Shit, I'm tired of explaining it. You guys know the deal. If it doesn't apply for you, it's the other way around. Someone's tired. And I feel like with the Nine of Swords in reverse, someone no longer is worrying about this partnership anymore, and they're trying to manifest their desires. Now, just be mindful not to fly off the hinges if someone's not answering your text messages or phone calls, or vice versa. Because when someone's mad and someone's just like, you know what, I don't got time. So just be mindful. And if some of you guys have built up resentment that someone mimics or mirrors, be mindful of reacting out of hurt instead of this person actually being the person who caused it. Some of you guys, you react out of hurt because someone is mirroring that hurt that you originally felt. Until we deal with the original hurt, no matter what this person does, no matter what the slightest bit, it's in there. And sometimes Scorpio's own resentment can poison them, because they leave it in there so long, they let it linger, they let it fester, so that when anybody else comes to their life, and this, like I said, this could be someone you're dealing with. When someone comes to your life and they mirror it, like, you shut down, you want to snap, and you let it linger in you, and you. This is not this person's fault. Yes, that what they're doing is wrong, but their role is to mirror or poke at your trauma or poke at your hurt so that you can deal with it and not suppress it and have it lingering around to let it poison your way of thinking. And I think it's because of the Two of Swords here. Some of you guys' resentments, your hurts, you're leaving them in there and you're letting it poison your mind, poison the way you view things. Tired. And this full moon is really going to bring out what you've been feeling. And they keep showing me this Four of Swords. Some of you guys need to take a mental break. Some of you guys need to actually meditate. This will be a good time for you. And some of you guys need to take a break from a third-party situation. Whether it's because you're throwing the third party or the person that you're dealing with is throwing the third party. It could be both of you guys. Shit, I'm not judging. But someone no longer wants to participate in a third-party situation. And I feel like for some of my Scorpios with this High Priestess here, someone could have decided to take a break from this situation without even telling you, or you them. Someone took a break on a sneak tip. Someone decided to kind of like distance themselves from a situation on a sneak tip. Where they didn't even tell the person, whether you didn't tell them or they didn't tell you. Someone took a break and didn't tell you. Or you them. Someone's like, I'm tired of explaining myself. Fuck it. I'm not. You know. That could be a thing. So let's clear it. And the Tower is just saying that they're trying to knock down the foundation in which you build your relationships on, how you build your life on. It's stopping you from being able to manifest anything. Being able to obtain exactly what you want, because Scorpio, your emotions are your manifestors. What you're feeling on the inside is what you manifest. What you have poisoning you is what you manifest, because we gotta suck the poison out. So the person that you guys are dealing with, or you, them, or whatever the case may be, someone is there to keep adding on to the poison, to pump your blood so that the poison can spread, so that you can suck the poison out. Or so that they can, you know, whatever. So, let's clarify the Tower. What is crashing down in your world? What is being put on hold? What is being put to stop? Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, we cannot run from this shit. Those of you guys who watch my videos, the inside joke is inevitable. So, some of you guys, if you're cross-watching for Scorpio, you may be cutting this person loose. And for some of my Scorpios, you may be cutting a earth sign loose. Or they may, whatever. It doesn't have to actually be an earth sign, but this could be someone that you've known for a very long time. Or someone who feels like home to you. Or you, them, or whatever. Someone who feels like home, they're like, look, this home is broken. Let's break the fucking house down. Now, when you're ready to come and build a new one, come check me. Because I ain't got time. That's how Scorpio's feeling, or the person Scorpio's dealing with. Like, look, I have a life to live. I'm tired of building on this foundation. It's not working. We just gonna have to break the fucking house down. You ready to come build something that's sturdy and solid? Come fucking find me. But until then, I refuse to lose sleep over you. I refuse to, like I said, this could, I'm talking in terms of Scorpio shoes, or the person who's dealing with Scorpio, either way. Because I know some people take what I say too literal. Like, look, Scorpio's like, look, you want to come find me to build a brand new house? Come fucking find me. Or this could be the other way around. Either way. So let's look at the Knight of Swords. This being the first card out, fiending to come out. Some of you guys are fiending to give somebody the length of your tongue, or someone's fiending to do so with you. My chest is getting tight as I talk about this. someone is itching and dying to give somebody the length of their tongue. The Empress and the Three of Pentacles, someone found out about a third party. Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords. Someone has been busting their brain over this third party shit. That this person, or it could be that this person, whether it's not a third party, that this person didn't recognize you for your value. They didn't recognize you for the Empress that you were. They didn't decide to build with you. They didn't recognize you for your power, your strength, and your loving energy. Or this could be the other way around shit. Like, yo, I'm the Empress. What the fuck is you doing? I am the... You know what's crazy? Because I call myself an Empress. It's like I said, I call myself an Empress. Like, I'm a fucking Empress. I'm an Empress. Like, don't sleep on me. I'm bomb. I will have knowledge that most women my age would freaking envy to have. I'm gorgeous. The fuck. And I want you guys to feel this way about yourselves. Whether this is the person that Scorpio's dealing with or you, Scorpio, you need to feel bomb about yourself. You need to understand that just because this person does not recognize your value does not mean. And if somebody guys are dealing with a Capricorn, go watch this Capricorn video. Or if some of you guys are dealing with an earth sign period, go watch their video. Shit, go watch all the videos, goddammit. No, there's a message in it for everybody. Shit. You know. So other cards to clarification. Alright, Page of Swords in reverse. Someone could have cut off communication. Someone could just be not communicating at all. Too many cards. So Page of Swords in reverse. Someone may have cut off communication. But I'm sick and tired of this inside joke. It's like in every reading at this point. Like, what's up with this? It's so funny that as part of my duplicity came up. And usually clients who come to me, male or female, this is a part of your duplicity. This is what you're supposed to become. Now, the Seven of Swords is lingering behind it, but I feel like the Seven of Swords is not bad in this case. The Seven of Swords could just be this, either you could feel this way or Scorpio could feel that the person who's deciding to move on, they feel like someone's walking sideways or acting shady. It's not them acting shady, it's just that we're going to move in silence. Whether this is Scorpio or the other person, either way, someone's moving in silence. Someone's not even like, look, I don't need you knowing my moves now because you're not trying to build me. Why do you need to know? Now, if you were trying to build with me, I will let you in on my next move. But no, for what? For what? So now one of you guys may be coming off a bit shady for moving on, or for, I don't need to explain shit to you. You as a man or woman should be doing what you're supposed to do to keep me, to let me know that you want me around. Why should I have to tell you or threaten you that I'm leaving for you to, what, step your game up? No. So some of you guys didn't tell the person. And now they think that you're shady because you moved on or you stopped communicating just like that. So that could be a thing. Standing in your own power. Standing in your own glory. Standing in who you're meant to be. You're fucking bomb. What y'all here doing? As a Sag rising, I love Scorpios to death. Now, Scorpio, if you're not the one doing this, don't feel no way. Don't love these hoes. Don't love these hoes. Don't feel no way. And like I said, this is not for the Scorpios who are doing this. Don't love these hoes. I know when I have one Scorpio, oh, we're not all hoes. That's not what I said. I said for the Scorpio that this doesn't apply to. Don't love these hoes. Anyway. Because people love to take what I say so literal. Now, let's look at the Magician. What are we trying to manifest? What are we trying to manifest? Let's look at something on a more brighter side. What are we trying to manifest? That we decide to drop this burden of a situation for. Now, some of my... Yeah, we're not even going to go there. I'll mention it later. Just look what came back up. Queen of Wands. You guys are trying to manifest a better you. Now, some of you guys are trying to manifest love, whatever. I'm a Sagittarius rising too. They're hoey too. Like, not saying I'm a hoe, like, but Sagittarius are very hoey. Pisces are hoey. Virgo, all the signs are fucking hoey. But don't love these hoes right now. Especially when Scorpios are young, they can be hoey. Yes. And then you gotta suffer with the consequence of their wholeness. Not all Scorpios, but there's some that's very holy, and then you gotta suffer with their wholeness because, oh, I know her, I know him. So agitated. Sagittarius are like that too. I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you, like, whatever. Now, with the Magician, with the Queen of Wands, you guys are trying to really put forth into motion. Whether this is a new project, a new career, and you guys are trying to go out there and show everybody your amazing energy, like, I'm back. Like, oh, you want to play? You want to play a game? You want to play? Okay. Call me Hasbro, because I got the games. That was so corny, I know. Bear with me. Call me Hasbro, because I got games. Like what? Oh, you must have forgot. Scorpio, I just want you to kind of not acknowledge the elephant in the room about yourself. It's more so what's going on with you emotionally. Now, some of my Scorpios may be going through a thing where they, with this Two of Swords, you guys can't process why you love someone. Let's look at the Two of Swords. Let's look at the Two of Swords. Some of you guys are two minds about a person or a situation or... Yep, Ten of Pentacles, Justice card in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are deciding to move on or deciding to choose an option if you're the Scorpio who's juggling. If you're the Scorpio who's juggling or have a lot of options, you guys may be deciding to choose an option, but this option may not be checking for you right now because of things you have done. Now, this could be the other way around with the person that Scorpio you're dealing with who has the options may be looking to settle down now, but you're just not checking for it now. Like some of you guys decided to move on because you're like, look, there's too much unjust shit here. Your karma isn't wrapped up. I don't got time to be wrapped up in like third party mess because you're two minds about where you want to be and what you really want. So that could be a thing, Scorpio. Scorpio, this can be an overall good month. You just need to get, you know, a lot of the pent-up emotion that's in you to not linger and poison your mind. To not seek revenge on somebody who hurt you like 10 years ago. Or to dig up your old bones from ages ago. But I think this is something that's drawing back to Gemini's reading. There's something about the past you guys need to revisit. Whether it's a person, whether it's a situation, whether it's your hurt, something needs to be revisited so that we can move forward. Because whatever's in the past that you guys may be revisiting, there's something about it that doesn't work. Now, if this is a person that you're revisiting from the past, there's a reason why that shit didn't work the first time. It wasn't meant to be. Now, if this is a circumstance from the past, some of you guys need to revisit that situation, whether in your hearts, so that you can release whatever you're feeling from that, so you don't hold everybody else accountable for it, or to allow a person to trigger that off in you, to where it begins to fester and poison inside of you, and poison your mind. Right? So, there's a lot of energies kind of, I feel like, poking at Scorpio to release. Whether it's to release these extra parts you have in a circumstance, whether it's to release some things from the past where you've been hurt and it's lingering there, but there's some sense of release and embracing the journey that you've gone through. Being proud of what you've gone through, who you are now, whether it's positive. If it's positive, then you should be proud of it. If it's not, then you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm playing. No, but you should be. Right? But we want for this time frame to heal you. We want to enlighten you. And also, it's something that I'm picking up. Don't fight the feeling. You guys are still gonna love this person regardless. But it's some of my Scorpios are in denial, but we're not gonna go there. We're gonna save that for another time. Yeah, some of you guys are in denial, but we're not gonna go there. But anyway, Scorpio, you're tired. You're tired of these people. Some people are tired of you. Shit. The fuck. Just be mindful of the words you spit out of those lips of yours. Just be mindful of it. Because the energy you give off, you might get back. So just be mindful of that as well. Too many cards. So I'm going to pull some Romance Angel Oracle cards. You guys are bomb. Stop it. Now, if this is the other way around, who's cross-watching for Scorpio, you're bomb. Don't let anybody treat you like you ugly. Stop holding yourself to someone else's standard. You were made in your own standard. And if somebody can't embrace that, well, fuck them. But what we're not going to do also is live in our trauma and expect someone to deal with that shit. Exposing yourself does not mean exposing your trauma and expecting someone to accept it openly. No, that's the person's job. So just also keep that in mind. People cannot accept your trauma. Sorry. Whether you're a good person or bad Scorpio, nobody's supposed to accept your trauma. I'm sorry. But let's pull some Romance Angel. And I feel like they don't want to give me a Romance Angel Oracle card right now because your love life is a fucking mess. You got people from your past returning, new people coming in, old people going out, new people going out, old people coming in. What the fuck? You know? And some of you guys need to know when to release someone. And depending on which end of the spectrum you're on, Scorpio, some of you guys need to know when to release someone, when it's healthy to release someone. Because sometimes you may be okay, but you holding on to this person may be detrimental to them. Or someone's holding on to Scorpio and it's detrimental to their growth. People cannot always be in the position that you want them to play. Okay? You don't own the chessboard. And people are not pawns in your life. But like I said, this could work either way. People are not you can't fix somebody to one position. and expect them to always be this way. People need to grow. People need to expand. Think about that. And they're refusing to give me a Roman Central Oracle card for you guys. I feel like you don't understand. I may not get it. I don't know, because love is not really on the horizon this month, or there we go. That's too many cards, but I'll take it. It's 3 cards. Past life relationships. You have known each other before. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring in honeymoon. Sitting at the bottom is like reconciliation. Now, some of you guys are going to reconcile with somebody that you may have taken some time off, but be mindful of the honeymoon phase. Some of you guys may be trying to reconcile a past life relationship, or there's a past life relationship you need to reconcile with, but not to move forward with and move on to something new. But if you're revisiting for someone from your past, it depends. Some of you guys is to reconcile to move forward together, and some of you guys is to reconcile so that you can move forward with somebody else, whether it's new or whatever the case may be. But just be mindful of that honeymoon phase of the situation. Things may be good now, but give it a week or 2 or a month or 2, 3 months, you know. Some of you guys need to reconcile with a soulmate so that you guys can move forward to your life partner or some shit like that, or to a more prominent soulmate, or to a life partner or a twin flame or something like that. Some of you guys may reconcile with a soulmate so that you guys can move forward, but not to be with them. So be mindful of the honeymoon phase. So be mindful of people returning. Or reconciling, whatever. But, Scorpio, this is a very interesting read. But all my information will be in my description bar below. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you guys can add me on my social media accounts and connect with me on my other platforms, because I do stream live there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next month in June. So don't go crazy.